What's going on, everybody? John Eric Poli here with my MMA News, and today's guest, I'm sure, is still celebrating his big victory from UFC Vegas 32. I'm speaking to UFC welterweight Mickey Gall, who defeated Jordan Williams by a first-round submission victory, and Mickey's going to break down his performance here today with us. And before we get into any of that, Mickey, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day. And how you doing, man? You still celebrating? I know you're at the beach there. I'm sure you're still celebrating this victory, huh?
I'm still feeling good. Thank you. I appreciate it, cousin. Still feeling good. I'm sure I'll be jonesing for a new one though in a minute. That my time of riding high is numbered.
Yeah, I'm sure you are just taking it all in there at the beach. And before we get into what's next, I do want to start getting into your performance here a little bit. And we'll start with your hands. We did an interview right before your fight. You were saying how you were ready to start showcasing your hands, that you felt a lot better on your feet as of late, and that you're starting to evolve into this complete fighter now. And I did want to get your take because you did land several big shots. There was a nice right hook. There was an elbow. Just how satisfied were you with your performance on your feet?
I thought it was good. I thought it was good. I thought I could have watching the fight back. I thought I could have done even more. But it's cool. It's just more in my pocket that I haven't shown that I have for the future. It'll all be seen in time, hopefully. So yeah, I felt good. I was just happy to get it done, man. Like I said, like my team just when I was going through it and having my injuries, whatever, my team really just picked me up. The whole Gracie, New Jersey family, but especially LJ Raboli and David Adib. Rich Petitschnok too, but it was tremendous. What I got, man. It's like people don't know, like you think it's an individual sport. This is a team sport like none other, because who are you going to practice your stuff on? You got to have people you trust so you're not hurting yourselves, but you're all getting better. And my team, my family, picked me up.
And I know you're talking there about your team and the adversities that you had in your camp. And I do want to ask, I know you don't want to get into the specifics on the adversities that you had in camp, but whenever you're going through something like that, where you have such a tough training camp as the fight comes up and you decide to stick through everything and you get a victory like you did, just how much sweeter is it to not only, I know obviously get the victories, I'm sure every victory is sweet in its own way, but to have your tight team around you like that and to really take in that moment that you guys all overcome such adversity together?
Oh, for sure. I'm proud of them and I love them, and they love me, and it's nice to they say they like the same thing like my dad would say, is that they're proud no matter what, but it's you want to make them proud and you want to represent well, and so yeah, I was proud to make them proud.
All right, Mickey, let's start getting into the X's and O's of your performance here, and we'll start with the short right hook that you landed right in the early moments of the fight. Did you think that you had it won right there? Did you think that Jordan was rocked enough that he was just about done there? Because I know you did. I mean, you did finish the fight maybe about a minute or two later, but right then and there, it seemed like you really set the tempo right from there.
No, I didn't think it was over. I knew he was hurt. But yeah, I didn't feel like it was over quite then. I just needed to stay hunting, just take my time, stay hunting. I saw when he goes to get up, I throw a guillotine on him that was tight, but I didn't secure the lower body as well as I should have to force that to get that finish there. But it was cool. I'm kind of glad for that. I got to get a little more time and settle in a little bit, hit him with a couple more good shots, and get another one of them rear nakeds.
And I know we were talking about the stand-up a little earlier on here, but I do want to get your takes on, I know you said you watched the fight back, and I'm sure you saw the UFC broadcast when you did watch it back. After you landed that short right hook and you went in and you tried to get the submission there and you guys went back to your feet, there was a moment where Dominic Cruz said that Jordan Williams was still banged up, he was still rocked, and you should have been unloading against him on the fence there, throwing a lot of combinations at him. Did you agree with Dominic Cruz's assessment there? Should you have done that, or were you comfortable with the way how you went to the clinch and all of that?
Yes and no. I can't, yes, in theory, yes, I could work. I'm happy with my decision because I know what I was doing. I came in with a crashing elbow, and it put us right in that spot. I was trying, and I know from there I can land more elbows and do more damage. So I know what I was doing for my game. But also, yeah, like maybe I could have probably just tried to start piecing him up on the cage and bounce off right away. But Jordan's got heavy hands and, he's dangerous. So I was like, why? I don't need to go into a firefight right now. I'm going to stay. And I'm happy with that of the performance. I didn't go like see red and just start going off. Like I was composed. I was calm. I was just staying hunting. I didn't need to start just swinging wildly where I could get hit in the exchange. Like I was just staying in control.
And what's that say about you too, as you evolve as a fighter here? I know we're talking about the stand-up, but you're saying there just how composed you were inside of there on fight night. Like, do you think that things are really starting to slow down for you in the octagon, that you feel so comfortable in there, that things are more relaxed in there?
I was seeing everything, man. And although I only have 10 pro fights, I have 9 UFC fights. So I consider myself like a veteran. And most of these guys I'm going to go be fighting against, I'm going to be the veteran. You know what I mean? I'm going to have the more experience. And so, it makes sense that I would have that composure and stuff like that. And, although I'm still in my 20s and, just getting into my prime now, I still feel, I feel like a vet. Like I don't feel like a kid. Like I don't feel like any of this stuff is new because it's not. I've been doing it. But this one felt good. Like I was the most calm. I was just seeing everything and I just felt good. Like I just knew I got hit with a couple of punches and I just remember thinking like, it's not going to do it. Like, ooh, that feels good. You know what I mean? Like those punches they're not going to hurt me. Maybe had I felt that earlier, I might've started throwing combinations on the cage at that point, but hey, it all worked out.
All right, Mickey, now let's get to the finishing sequence here. Of course, you walked in that rear naked choke that you're so famously known for. Just tell everybody about the final sequence and how you got it done.
So I had the guillotine, I had the arm in, rolled into the mount. And you can finish a mounted guillotine. If I'm gonna try and finish it, I like to do it without the arm in. But it's also just hard. And I just know Jordan's not gonna tap to no junk. You know what I mean? I didn't expect, actually, I honestly didn't expect Jordan to tap, period. My rear naked choke can be a little brutal though. So people tend to tap even if their intention is not to do as such. It's just because it's crushed, it's crushing. But I was holding that choke thinking I was going to have to put him to sleep. So I was like, just ready to just keep squeezing for an extra, 3 seconds, whatever, or less probably would have taken. But yeah, I had the guillotine, rolled him to the mount, let it go, gathered the position. I remember here in my corner going, like position first. And that's ingrained in me. Like Matt Brown and LJ were saying that. And I said, yes, sir, while I was like in the mount on there. Cause it was like right near my corner. I don't really remember saying it, but they said I did. And then, I felt his energy and I just adjusted, gave him a path to move where I can capitalize and counter and, take his back. And I just got the hands going. I'm relentless there. I get there. David Adiv has ingrained that in me since I was a 16-year-old kid. Him, Brian O'Leary had a big part of like teaching me that choke and the way for it. And you're going to see a lot more Gracie, New Jersey killers coming up with that same skill set. Because there's guys who are going to be able to, who I tell them like, you guys practice this, you're going to be able to do this just as effective, if not more effective than I have. Because it's just we have the sauce, we have the recipe. We know, you know what I mean. We have David Adiv, and he gives us the tools for it.
Yes, we're definitely looking forward to seeing what all you guys do down there in Gracie, New Jersey. And Mickey, I do want to start talking now here about the future a little bit. As the great JLP Sonnen always says, as soon as you finish a fight, you got to start promoting your next one. You in your post-fight press conference, you said Carlos Condit should be next at the Madison Square Garden card in November. Why do you want to revisit that one? I know you guys were scheduled to fight back. I believe it was 2019. That fight never happened. Why do you want to revisit that one?
To be honest, I didn't really have a name in my head or mouth coming out of the fight. I didn't say anything on the mic. Cause it's almost like a soft sell on the Condit. Like, yeah, that one sits in my craw a little bit. I really wanted to have that fight. I trained 3 months for that fight last year, or the year before, whenever it was. So, and then I cornered Matt Brown against him in Abu Dhabi. And, I just like the fight, man. I grew up loving Carlos, like just respecting him, loving his game. He always came and brought it. And I know I can beat him in any sense of anywhere the game goes, any sense of the word. So I'd like that fight. It'd be nice, but I don't care. I don't care. Like you don't get into the sport to not fight people. If you're going to be good at the sport, you got to be willing and able to fight anyone. And I'd like to get on the Madison Square Garden card. I think it'd be fun for, it'd be a nice, good timetable for the return, but also just nice right in our backyard. Probably first week or two in November. So whoever they bring, like whoever Sean Shelby says, I'll be fighting there. If it's Carlos, great. If it's someone else, that's great too.
And talk about what it would be like there to fight in Madison Square Garden again, because I know when I first met you, it was at the UFC Newark card, and you had all your family and friends in attendance, and the crowd was going wild for you. Just what's it like when you have all of your family and friends there in the arena on fight night?
It's not that important to have it there when the fight, at the Apex is fine. There's no one there, just my team, because that's really all I need. But it's nice. It's nice. The support I have is great. That it's tremendous. Family and friends and all that stuff. So it's almost like I like, it's nice for me to be able to give back and put myself in a scenario where they can come and see the fights and they can go and get that thrill, because there's just nothing like it. Like if there's a fighter is watching, if they're in a baseball game, like you're never screaming and feeling the angst and the energy and the primal stuff you're feeling when you're watching a fight. So that's why it's the best sport in the world. And it's cool to be able to give that to people. I love the videos, like the reaction videos when people are watching my fights and someone's like recording in the room and they're jumping up and down and screaming their heads off like I've never screamed or making sounds I've never heard people make before. It's amazing. I love that. I live for that. Madison Square Garden would be really cool.
All right, Mickey, now let's do some present day stuff. I know you're at the beach right now, as you said earlier on in the interview. I've actually, believe it or not, Mickey, I've never been to a beach in New Jersey.
Brother, you overdue, man. You're overdue. There's 3 to 4 months a year when Jersey is the best place on earth. And it's right now. It's basically vacation land out here. It's gorgeous. You got the ocean. It's the best, bro. It's the best.
Well, I am indeed going to check it out soon, and I don't know if you remember this, Mickey. It was in a previous interview that we've done in the past here, but I'm actually a huge fan of the TV show Jersey Shore, so I do want to showcase some things for you.
All right, let's go. And let me know when you're going, because my friends own a house down there, and one of my best friends, actually Rich Petishnock, is renting that house sometime in August, so I told him I'd stop down at some point with him.
Yeah, I'll definitely let you know when I'm headed down there. And for when I do head down there, I want to make sure that I have the right gear. And I think you're going to be able to help me out here. Tell me if I'm made for the Jersey Shore here with some of these items that I'm going to show for you. The first one, I call these ones here the douchebag sunglasses. So check these out. You think these are be proper Jersey Shore attire here?
Oh, I get why. I absolutely get why. That would be the name you'd pick for them. I see myself in the glasses in the computer. It's hilarious. Yeah, man. Very appropriately named, and I think you'll be absolutely at home. You'll probably be one of 40 people with those sunglasses on the beach.
Well, one of the funny things about these sunglasses, I was just in Ocean City, Maryland not too long ago, and I was wearing them on the beach, and some guy stopped me and asked where I got them. And I don't want to reveal my secrets where I got these sunglasses, Amazon. But when I went to a sunglass store later that night, these sunglasses were actually on the shelf of one of the sunglass stores. So I had to call my parents into the store, and I was like, "Hey, look I'm a trendsetter." I mean, what do you think, Mickey? We call these the John Paul Eye sunglasses?
Bro, I think you're right. It is good to have your own thing and your own look. And yeah, you look like you're about to go wax someone. You look like Nino Gadji over here. Like, bro, look at you with this suit and shit. Damn, man. I'd get out of your way if you were walking down the street. Shit.
And yes, rightfully so. You should avoid with these sunglasses on because these are definitely a tough guy look here. And now I do have another pair of sunglasses I want to show you, Mickey. I just got these ones recently. I thought there was a little bit of a douchiness to them, but maybe not. A lot of people seem to like them. Let me know what your thoughts are. This is definitely a classier pair of sunglasses here. So here they are. What do you think, Mickey? These work out good for you?
I like those. I like those on you too. Those are your sunglasses, bro. The first one is very loud. These are like, they're loud, but they're nice. These are tight. Those go hard. I'm big fan of these.
Well, when I got these sunglasses, actually, my mom was criticizing me, saying that I looked like a fool with them on, and now all I have to say is, take that, Mom. Mickey Gall likes them, so shut up. So, now, Mickey, let's move on. Enough with these sunglasses talks here. As you know, when you're at the beach, it can be cooler at night sometimes. You get that breeze coming off the ocean, so a lot of times people wear jeans at night. And I have a good pair of shoes that go good with jeans, especially like a black pair. Let me get your thoughts on these. I'm a big fan of these, and I just want to let you know, these shoes are a little dirty. They will be a lot cleaner for when I head to the Jersey Shore. Boom. What do you think of these shoes, huh?
Absolutely. Yep. That fits your swag, John. I'm with it.
I definitely think that if I were to wear those shoes into a nightclub.
Yo, actually, first I gotta interrupt. You gotta get yourself some of these Mickey Gall jerseys, bro. I know you. I appreciate your support. I know you rocked the last batch. This new line is fire. You wear that down in Jersey, you can get a lot of love. So I think you got to add that to the list here.
I'm definitely going to add that jersey to the list of things that I buy and make sure I wear it to the Jersey Shore. And talk about a perfect segue now here, Mickey, because I did want to ask you too about that, and we plugged the last time. Tell everybody where they get that cool jersey you're wearing. Plus, there's plenty of other cool stuff on there. I know there's a camouflage jersey. The hoodie, by the way, looked really nice. I really want to get that hoodie. That's a very nice hoodie I saw in some of the photos that you've shared of your new gear. So tell everybody where they can get your clothing items at, and go ahead and plug your social media, management, sponsors, anything like that, because I know it all kind of ties into one there.
So it's there's a link in my Instagram bio. It's at Mickey Gall, MICKEYGALL. There's a link right for it, right for the. I partnered up with Takedown. So Takedown Shop is their site. Just Takedown Shop. But you can just go right on my Instagram and check some of this stuff out. I'm really proud of it. I really love it. And it's cool, man. It's cool, like, to see people supporting and rocking stuff with your name on it, and my hometown, and it's cool. So I appreciate the support, and it's cool for me. Like, it's cool to be able to provide something that I would wear, that I do wear, that I'm proud of to other people.
All right, Mickey, man, thank you so much for all the time here today and breaking down your victory. Thanks for the compliments on the sunglasses. And, actually, might as well just end this with these sunglasses on, too, since Mickey liked them so much there. So, anyway, guys, just a reminder, too, with Mickey here. He's going to be doing another interview with us again pretty shortly, actually, for the Sopranos movie when it comes out in October, The Many Saints of Newark. Me and James Lynch are going to do a little thing with Mickey there and talk Sopranos, so make sure you guys check that out sometime in October. And also, keep checking out MyMMANews. Great content comes out there 7 days a week. Great social media pages as well. Give us a like and a follow there. Also, don't forget, subscribe to this YouTube channel. I appreciate everyone that subscribes to it, and when you do, you'll be able to get notified whenever I have an interview that comes out just like this one that we just did here with Mickey. Also, if you want to go to my social media accounts, at John Eric Poli, give me a like and a follow. I appreciate it. We'll see you later, everybody.